I feel it's always a really good day when you get to talk about one of your favorite manga titles of this year, because that's exactly what I'll be doing in this video today. Hello friends, we are kicking off another video in the ABCs of Shoujo Manga series, or video manga series I should say, but in case if you're not familiar with it, what I'm trying to do is feature 3 to 4 titles starting with a certain letter, and they have to be Shoujo manga. Typically I try to do 3 to 4 physical manga and then 1 digital manga, since digital manga is on the rise, and I know personally I like occasionally reading digital manga. Today we are doing the letter H, and I'm so very excited because, as I shared, one of my favorite manga titles released this year that I have been most anticipating. And I knew that I had to feature this one first because I absolutely loved it. So let's go ahead and jump into these shoujo manga titles that start with the letter H. My first one is going to be Honey Lemon Soda. This released from Yen Press this past January, and this month we are getting volume 2, and I am so stoked. I loved this manga so incredibly much. It is so it's so good. There's so many different things I could say about it. But first, let me tell you what it's about. It's about this young woman here. Her name is Uka. I believe that's how you say her name, U-K-A. And she has basically stoned off her heart. She was bullied and picked on in middle school, and her dream is just to have a very fun high school experience. But she soon and quickly realizes that some of the bullies from her previous school are now at this one. And so she's already hardening back her heart until she meets this young man here who tells her, I think he was actually pretty cold, and says that her dream's not necessarily reality, but he's gonna be her friend and he's gonna be there along the way, and helps encourage her not to be Rocky, as the nickname that she has been given, and really be able to just open up and experience the high school dream that she is wanting. The art in this is absolutely beautiful. Like, look at him. Oh, well, that wasn't him right there. Where is he? Here we go. There he is. Look at him. He's so cute, and the art is absolutely just stunning. Like, so very pretty. I mean, you could see just right from the beginning when you're looking at the table of contents page that the art is going to be super cute. And I honestly feel like with all the titles I'm sharing today, they have very, very cute art. It is a very moving story. I feel like the beginning was rough for me to read, not because the story was bad, not because of the art was bad or anything, but because seeing our main girl bullied and her just, like I said, just block herself off, because she's like, if I harden my heart and I don't feel anything, then it shouldn't hurt. And I'm just like, no, I don't want her to live that way. I don't want her to feel that way. But as she makes friends and she befriends this young man, like, oh my goodness, it just takes off. It's very beautiful. There is low-key romance in this first volume, but I do know this is a romance shoujo manga. I just love the beginning, the themes of stepping out, being brave, and pursuing your dreams, even if it's just as simple as having a fun high school life. Like, nothing is too simple. And I just really love seeing that explored in this first volume and the friendships made. I cannot wait for volume 2. It is gonna be so, so good. The next read I'm gonna feature is also another manga that has super cute art. In fact, it is some of the cutest art I've seen in shoujo manga, and that is Honey So Sweet. Oh my goodness, Taiga here. I don't know if there is another shoujo hero that is as sweet and as just adorable as this young man. I love Taiga. He is one of the best boys I've ever read in shoujo manga. He may not be the brightest when it comes to certain things in this series, but he is just so, so sweet, and now is an amazing shoujo heroine. But in case if you're not familiar with this manga, since I just started gushing about Taiga, it is about now when she was in middle school, she sees a young man who had just been beaten up, I believe, and she gives him her umbrella and she gives him some band-aids. Well, she goes to high school, and Taiga was that young man that she gave it to, and come to find out he's a delinquent, and everybody is terrified of Taiga. And she comes to him, or he comes to her, excuse me, to Nao, and he tells her, I want to start dating you with marriage in mind. And she is like, oh my goodness, my life is over. Like, what do I do? Do I say no? Do I not say no? She does say yes, even if it's more because she's afraid of what would happen if she says no, but she quickly realizes that there's so much more to Taiga than she realized, that he has a heart of gold underneath like these misunderstandings and this rough look to him. But it's hard to feel like he has a rough look when you see art like this. They are just too cute. Like, I can't get over the cuteness of both of them. I mean, I know this is just a chapter page, but I'm just like, they're so adorable. And this definitely just hints and shows how cute the art is in this manga as well. Very, very adorable. Here's it going, like, look at him. He is so cute. He's so adorable. I do think he softens up as the manga goes on, especially by the end. And this is such a satisfying ending. Like, this is such a very cute story. I feel like there's only one volume that definitely had some angst, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a very sweet and cute delinquent manga with just the sweetest of romances, because these two, again, are one of the most adorable shoujo couples I've read. Taiga, he's best boy. I really, really love Taiga so much. Being able to check out this volume again just made me, from my library I should say, made me want to reread the series, because I'm like, they're just so cute. They're so adorable. So I highly recommend this one as well. Very, very cute. And for my third physical pick, it is another super cute read. I love cute fluffy manga, guys. It is one of my favorites. And I'm going to feature Hi, I'm a Witch and My Crush Wants Me to Make a Love Potion. Oh my goodness, we're finally getting volume 2. I read this volume last summer because I just kept hearing about it in the manga community on Instagram, where people are like, you need to read it, you need to read it, it's so good, it's so good. And I'm like, okay, I'm caving, and I'm gonna read it, and it is so cute. It's a very slow burn romance, but a very good story. I think I've read it twice now, and I'm so eager for this next, or for the second volume to release. It is about Our Lady here. She is I think she's the good witch of the lake. Her name is Rose, and people come to her wanting potions, and this young guy here comes to her, and she has had a crush on him for the longest time. He has no idea who she is though, and he comes to her and he says, hey, I want you to make me a love potion. And she's sort of devastated because she's like, I really like this guy, why does he need it? But she doesn't ask him because that's his personal business. The thing is though, is making a potion, I guess, it's not easy to make, and it doesn't happen super fast. So he keeps coming back, and through a series of events, they start getting closer. She is so funny because he'll yell at her and get in her face, not in a bad way, but like where he's upset for like her health or for her physical well-being, and she's just like, look at his lashes, they're so long, he's so attractive. Like, she doesn't even care that he's yelling at her, that he's angry at her. Like, she's just excited that he's looking at her as a physical person. And the romance, oh my goodness, I hope that it just like blooms twofold, tenfold in the next volume, because I really love the ending of this. And that's pretty much the story for this. There's a lot of heartwarming moments. There's also a lot of moments where you're like, oh my goodness, my heart is breaking for you, Rose, right now. And you're cheering her on and wanting her to succeed and getting this man's attention, like not in a bad way, but where she, like I said, she just wants to be seen by him as a young woman. But there's the whole big question of why does he need this love potion, and her not asking him. And then there's like one awkward moment, misunderstanding kind of thing, and it is so cute. It is so sweet. If you're looking for a slow burn romance, this is definitely one. It also has a really great fantasy world building. I mean, we don't see much of the world building, honestly, because she stays at this lake. She doesn't leave it, so there's not a lot of other places she's been to, but she has this one friend. I absolutely love him. He is great. He is just fantastic best friend, and I am glad he is in her life. But I just find it really interesting where it seems like we're gonna possibly maybe see more with the castle, and I'm curious about some of these other characters. So it is so good, and it's one I would highly recommend. Again, I'm so excited that we are getting volume 2 this month. I hope that volume 3 releases a lot faster. I know that there is a light novel series. I think it's from J Novel Club though, I believe. So if that is more of what you would prefer to read, you can always check out the light novel or check out the manga. The manga is super, super good. For my digital manga recommendation that I'm going to be doing, that starts with the letter H, I'm going to be doing the Kodansha digital manga, Having an Idol-Loving Boyfriend is the Best. I had to think about that to make sure I said that right. It has been a long time since I've read this first volume. I know there's 3 volumes out as of right now, as of this video, but it is about a young woman and a young man. The young woman's name is Akari, I believe, and the guy's name is Onda, I think is how you say his name, or is his name. They are co-workers, and they sort of share a secret a little bit in that they both love the same idol. Their idol is their favorites. They gush about this idol. They go to different events together, but sort of what happens is Onda actually ends up asking Akari, would you be my girlfriend? And she sort of panics because she's like, I don't feel any romantic feelings for him, but she doesn't want to lose the friendship that they have. And he's like, okay, I get that you can't just start having romantic feelings for me, so how about we just give this dating thing a try? I really enjoyed this first volume. I like the volume, but I really love the messages in the volume, because one thing that was so great about it is that neither one of them, when they start dating, they're like, they do not want to give up their passions for their idols. They want to continue to, I guess you'd say, spend money on different events that they go to, or different places that their idols have been, or just merch in general. And the other person is like, yeah, I don't want you to give up your love for your idol. I don't want you to give up the passions and the things that you do to support your idol. Don't stop doing that just because we're dating. They really encourage each other and push each other to just be true to who they are, the things that they like, the things that they do, and how they are just a dating couple. I mean, they're still friends, but they're a dating couple who goes and pursues their passions together. I absolutely love that. I also thought this was a really informative manga, I guess you would say, because at the time I read it, I was not really familiar with idol culture. I would still say I'm not super familiar, but I have noticed that we're getting more idol manga in general. Like we have the new idol manga, shoujo manga called My Special One. It's by this, I can't remember the manga's name, but it's by the same manga of No Longer Heroine. So we have that manga that's come out and I've really enjoyed that. So if you enjoy idol culture and just very sweet romance, I mean, they're sort of testing it out, as I said, testing out the dating waters, but it's so cute and I really need to get volume 2. I've been hoping that volume 2 would go on sale because I'm like, I want to see what happens next. Are they going to officially become a couple? Because one thing that was super cute is like Akari, she loves when Onda, like when he's by his idol, like they go and meet him and he gets, I think, like an autograph or something. And he is just so cute. He starts blushing, he starts dazing out, and it's just completely like caught up in the moment and so excited. She's like, you're super cute when you're like that. And I'm just like, oh, you both are super cute when you are like that and get really excited for your passions. So if you need, again, a manga with idol culture and just a manga that has a couple that supports one another and their passions and their loves for their idols, this is such a great one to try. I don't know how volume 2 or 3 is just yet, but again, hoping it goes on sale so I can try it out. But those are my picks today. I hope that you enjoyed them. Very excited for more volumes in all of these series. Like, yes, like I need them all, but I would love to hear from you. Have you read these series or these titles? Are you looking forward to more releases? Or what are some other shoujo manga titles that you know that start with the letter H? I would love to hear from you, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!